Your business has unique gifts to offer. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. We're focusing on contribution this month as part of this year's Supersize Your Business annual challenge. Day 183 today. Let's talk about this. This actually comes from, I'm sharing a little Venn diagram I created for one of my coaching clients a long time ago. I was looking for it yesterday because I was on the phone with another one. And I'm like, oh, I want that diagram because I don't usually take people that are brand new to business, but I'm taking on some new clients. And I'm like, okay, let's start from scratch and do this very cool thing with you. She's actually a corporate lady that works in corporate America. And so I'm excited to work with her because that was me a long time ago. Although I already had the business when I was working in corporate America, which is kind of one of my skills, one of my unique perspectives that I don't know very many other people that have that in terms of they ran businesses the whole time while they were working in corporate America and for someone else. Gives you a different perspective on how business works and how ownership works and things. But I digress. So I'm going to share that tool. But first, let's talk about this. What does this mean to you and your business? Well, why I get excited and I like to work with businesses is because it isn't just about your unique gifts as the founder, the owner, the leader of the organization. It's about everybody in your organization's unique gifts and how they can be used to make the world a better place. Now, if you don't want to make the world a better place, please turn me off immediately because the things I teach can be used for good or they can be used for evil. And I don't ever want to be contributing to evil. I saw a quote today as I was getting ready to do my videos, something about evil will pretend to be good, but good will never pretend to be evil. And that really gave me pause and reminded me that this is an excellent topic for today. And it's about how do we use our unique gifts to make the world a better place? How do we contribute to the world? Guess what? We're always contributing to the world, right? Either we're setting a good example or we are creating and being a warning. Guess what? We've all been both at some times in our life. I know I was a warning when I had my sudden cardiac arrest and dropped dead. That was not only the big wake-up call for me, it was a huge wake-up call for everybody in my family, everybody who knew me, everybody that I love and care about and that loves and cares about me, because it reminded all of us that in a split second, all of the things we're fretting about and worrying about and stressing over or even enjoying and loving can be gone in an instant. So we want to think about today, and we're going to identify these for our business. Why? Because number one, it gives us a huge competitive advantage. It allows us to speak directly to the people that we want to call into our business that are like us. I don't know about you, but I've been involved in businesses in the past where I didn't love my customers. I didn't love our ideal clients. And I found out very early on that can suck the life out of you, almost literally, because you're interacting on a continuous basis with a type of person you don't want to be involved with. And once we realize that, we need to get away as quickly as possible. That's my warning and my lesson learned there. Our greatest contribution comes from our zone of genius, which is what I want to talk about. This fancy dancy graphic that I couldn't find yesterday, but I found this morning first thing. Notice, make the world a better place. One of the first filters I put around this is what things make the world a better place. If you don't have something that lands in this, don't bother. Don't make a business out of it. Don't contribute negatively to the world. I think of all the fraud that's been going on with our government. Especially, I live in a border state to Minnesota, and I'm appalled, just appalled. I guess we should have known this was going on all along, but there were people in power covering it up, and they were all complicit. They were all part of it, and that I think is horrifying because that did not make the world a better place. Fraud, cheating, lying, stealing, unethical behavior, immoral behavior. Things that we do that are bad for ourselves, even, if we take drugs or consume a ton of alcohol or anything else that's bad, cigarettes, vaping, any of those things that are bad for us, is that really making the world a better place? It's not making our life experience better, although a lot of people have got themselves convinced that it does. So how do we identify what is the true genius zone about our organization? We do this on an individual level, but we also do it on a business level. We ask ourselves about our business. How do we make the world a better place? How do we contribute to the world? I was talking to one of my community members yesterday, and she was like, well, these are the ways I contribute. Does that count? And I'm like, yeah. And something you didn't even put down was the lives that you're impacting by all of the incredible information that she shares every single day in a school community. She shares about things that I had no idea about. Now I'm in her community too. And it's things that it's just information about how to interact with the world from a plant perspective and a growing living things perspective. So I love it. And I'm like, you didn't even write your community down. And that is probably one of your biggest, best contributing factors, because you're sharing all the wisdom you've gleaned over decades of life experience in one spot where people can get access to it and learn and grow and create the life and the business and the things that they want. So what are things that you love to do? What are your business as a whole loves doing, is awesome at, and just gives your business an opportunity to light up and grow? What are those things that you and the people in your organization love? What are the skills and abilities and the unique capabilities or products and services that your business has that make the world a better place? And this is more than just selling our products and services to people, although the side benefit is you'll get better messaging, you'll get better results if you're tied into something outside of your business, something that makes the world a better place, something altruistic, right? Think of all of the companies and all the brands that you love because they do this. There's a business called TomTom that does, is that the underwear company or the shoe company? I can't remember. But Patagonia, there's so many businesses and so many examples that are very altruistic and make the world a better place. Why would we not do business with them? We all need shoes, t-shirts, and underwear. There's a t-shirt and underwear company and there's a shoe company that both do that. For every one that they sell, they donate to somebody that needs it. I think that's a fantastic business model. It doesn't work for every business, of course, but it can work for your business if you just get creative and think about it. And then the intersection, this becomes our genius zone, or what I call the sweet spot, is the intersection where your things you love, your business loves to do and contribute, the skills that your business has, and then make the world a better place, as well as things that people will pay you for. Okay, if we're in business, we still have to find the things that people will pay us for. And this genius zone or sweet spot, that is a key to differentiating yourself. That is the key. It's not a key. It is the key to differentiate yourself from all the other people in your same business, same industry. Because guess what? I always say there's no competition if you're being yourself, and I 100% believe that. But there are so many things vying for a human being's attention these days. It is hard to break through if you aren't in tune with this in particular. So even though we're talking about contribution, we're talking about your genius zone here again, and how powerful and important it is that you understand that and make that your identity. And once that's your identity and you're showing up as who you naturally are, there is no competition. The people that are for you are attracted to you, and everything else just falls away. All right, that is our topic for today. Action item, I say let's share one unique gift that we uncover for our organization. And you can word it in a way that nobody's going to steal your idea. And guess what? There are billions of people on the planet, billions of ideas. And really, if you can trigger or positively trigger or stimulate, let's say trigger versus stimulate. If you can stimulate someone else's thinking and they can say, oh my gosh, that's us in our industry. That is one of the most powerful things that you can do to share and make the world a better place. All right. Any questions about this? If you need help with it, just reach out and ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.